Yo, what's good, YouTube? You're here with the Prez. And today I'm going to be going over full day eating on my new bulking calories. I told you guys in the previous video, I increased my calories down to 3,300 per day. The main increase came from carbohydrates. I really increased my carbs. I'm at around 370 grams total per day. That's split over around 5 meals. This is meal number 1, standard. This is what I always eat every morning. The only thing that's going to change now is I'm going to add a little more carbohydrate source to it from this honey. So standard breakfast like always. Here we go. He's going to get the scraps. Well, we got 4 whole eggs, 2 slices of organic bacon, bowl of bone broth. Like always, first the sauerkraut. And here's really the only carbs I take in the morning. 140 grams of blueberries. But now what I'll be doing is I'll be drizzling a serving of honey on there. Up in the carb intake in the morning from the honey and the fruit. Those are the only 2 sources of carbs I'll be taking in meal 1. So we got the 4 whole eggs, the bacon, the broth, the kraut, the blueberries with the honey. Stay tuned for the rest of the meals. Alright, breakfast, total macros and calories coming up. And as you guys know, I use MyFitnessPal to track. It's really simple. Just put in what you're eating and everything comes up. So 705 calories total. 37 grams of carbs, 39 grams of fat, and 48 grams of protein for the total meal 1, breakfast. And it's meal number 2, pre-workout meal now, guys. I'm prepping this early. I got a busy day ahead of me. So, like always, like I said, like I mentioned previously, I'm on a bulk now, 3,300 calories a day, and I really increased the carbohydrate intake. So like I've mentioned in my previous videos, I stick to the same food sources. All I do is increase or decrease the quantities of them throughout my bulks or cuts. So now you're going to see my standard pre-workout shake that you've seen me make in the past. But now you're going to see the different quantities of the foods that I use in there and how I'm going to use it to hit the carbohydrate intake that I need now for the daily macros. Remember, I'm going to aiming for now around 70 to 80 grams of carbs through each meal for 4 meals a day now. That's going to put me at about 360 grams of carbs per day. So what you're going to notice different now, guys, what I'm missing now, listen, I just got back from Florida this past weekend. I had my tournament on Saturday, my competition. I haven't had a chance to get to the store. So I've ran out of greens. I usually have spinach in my shakes. That's a standard ingredient. But luckily, I was just sent this amazing product by these guys, greens from TEAMI blends. So these are a green superfood. The benefits of these is if you can't get access to your fruits and vegetables, which many people don't like to cook or drink green juices, this is a pre-packaged form of all the nutrients that you need. And besides just being one type of food, like just putting spinach in your shakes or putting kale in your shakes, this has an abundance of nutrients. This is filled with wheatgrass, chlorophyll powder, spirulina powder. Those are amazing antioxidants. They have a lot of health benefits to them. It also has spinach powder in it, broccoli powder, kale powder, kelp powder. So this is an easy way to get your greens dose in for the day. And like I mentioned in the past, I'm not a big fan of eating many greens. I put my spinach in my shake, and I don't eat many greens throughout the day. I eat a little bit of broccoli, a little bit of asparagus here and there, but I'm not big on many vegetables like that because for me they cause bloating. So I was always a fan of these green powders. They're an easy way to get the nutrients in. Because remember, there are a lot of benefits to taking in the greens. You get a lot of those vitamins, minerals that you can't get, and especially if you're eating it raw, uncooked, you're getting even more bioavailable in these powder forms. So this is going to be in place of my spinach today. And now, guys, just to let you know, I did get hooked up with this, so you will see a code on the bottom of this video also if you guys are interested in purchasing this. And listen, the taste. Alright, so let me tell you this. A lot of people are freaked out when they hear I want to put spinach in a shake, kale in a shake. They think about the taste. Listen, the other ingredients, the bananas, the oats, the milk, the protein powder, that's what you taste. And to be honest, this tastes better than what I put spinach in. I made a shake with this 2 days ago and yesterday because I've been out of spinach since I got home from Florida. So I've been using this for the past 3 days. It's my 3rd day using it. And to be honest with you, like I said, it tastes better than when I have spinach in the shake. So don't worry about the taste, guys. The benefits outweigh anything anyways. So what you can expect from the taste is just a nice earthy greens taste. If it's mixed with all the bananas, almond milk, peanut butter, you barely taste anything. So we're going to do standard shake now. what I would start usually with is 70 grams of spinach, but I don't have the spinach today, so I'm not going to put the powder in as the base. I don't want it to stick to the bottom. So my base today is going to be my bananas. So now, since we're on the bulk now, the carbohydrate is increased. I usually would put one medium banana around 120 grams. Now we're going for 150 grams of banana. 150 grams of banana for the serving. That's 110. 143, 155. All right, so we went a little over. Remember, we're bulking, so those 5 grams ain't gonna make a difference. Next, now what we're doing, I have not been putting oats in my shake. I mentioned that previously. I usually don't mix oats and peanut butter together. I don't like to mix the carbs and fats, but I'm on a bulk now, and these 3,300 calories are not very easy to take in. And my meal prior to this, my breakfast, is relatively low in carbs. I only have the blueberries with honey, which is what you're gonna see next. So, we're putting now 60 grams, that's 1.5 servings of oats. So, we got 150 grams of banana, 60 grams of oats. Now we're going to put, and the great thing about this, guys, it comes with a scooper, easy. 1 serving, 1 scoop, and let me give you guys a little example here. So, the calories per serving on this is 35 calories per serving. Do you know what the serving size is of the spinach that I put in here? 35 calories, so it's equivalent. I don't even got to swap out the macros. The macros are identical. Look, guys, all this has is greens. A bunch of greens, different types of greens, broken down into a powder form. There's no other ingredients in it. So I'll read through the entire list for you one more time. Wheatgrass, chlorophyll powder, spirulina powder, chlorella powder, spinach leaf powder, broccoli powder, kale powder, kelp powder, rocket leaf powder, parsley powder, celery powder, grapeseed extract, and dandelion extract. So guys, these are a bunch of superfoods in here. It also has another superfood blend in here with matcha powder, acai, and Garcinia cambogia. So there's a host of benefits. If you guys want to give it a try, if you guys aren't into getting vegetables, remember, the vegetables that you have to buy, remember, if I buy a bag of spinach, I got to use it within 2 days or it's going bad. So another benefit of this is it has a little longer of a shelf life. I don't have to worry about it going bad and having to go to the store every 2-3 days to get a new bag of spinach. So we got the 150 grams of bananas, 60 grams of oats, 1 serving of my TEAMI Blends Green Superfood. Now, like always, guys, you already know we got the moss. If you want the plug, holla at me. We got 60 grams of moss coming in here. All right. There we go. And now we're going to add, like always, guys, the only time I'm taking whey now is my pre-workout shake. 1 scoop of whey. Grass-fed, of course, link in the description. And 1 serving, 32 grams, organic peanut butter. And yo, it's important, guys, don't be scooping out just scoops of peanut butter. Peanut butter is very dense in calories. Weigh it. 32 grams that you think 1 scoop may be 60 grams. That's double the servings. Peanut butter has 190 calories, 180 calories per serving. You do 2 by mistake, you're already at an extra 200 calories. So be smart with your peanut butter servings, guys. Be meticulous with that weighing. Boom, 32 on the dot. And then we're going to top it off, like always, 8 ounces unsweetened almond milk. I'm going to blend this up and show you how it looks. Alright, here it is, all blended up. And they sent me this really, really convenient TEAMI Blends tumbler. Really easy to carry around. It's got a strap on it. So when I'm riding my bike, chilling, I just throw it on my belt, throw it on my handle. I don't even got to worry about putting it in a bag. And like I said, guys, this is my pre-workout meal, but I'm going to take a sip right now because it literally tastes banging. So, fire. Literally, like I said, tastes better with the green powder than with the spinach. The spinach, if you got a blender, remember, you're still going to get a little piece of spinach that gets stuck in your teeth sometime. Powder dissolves really easily, mixes really well. Still get that same green effect that looks identical to the shake that I make with spinach. Also, again, if you're interested in the greens blend, it's by TEAMI Blends, and this is the green superfood powder. So Link will be in the description down below. Stay tuned for the next meal.
Alright, calories and macros for the pre-workout shake. And don't forget, I tracked this using the bag of spinach because the TEAMI Blend Superfood Greens is the same amount of calories as the serving size of spinach that I use. So, 95 grams of carbs, 23 grams of fat, and 48 grams of protein in the pre-workout shake.
Alright, here we are. Post-workout meal on the new bulking plan. So like always, guys, I told you the food stayed the same. I increased the amount of them. So here I have 1 pound of ground bison seasoned with salt, pepper, garlic, and a little bit of this Noble Made classic barbecue sauce. Whole30, gluten-free. Seasoned with that. I'm not gonna eat the whole pound now. My meat and my protein is gonna stay the same. I'm gonna just have 8 ounces of protein here. But in the rice cooker we have 1 cup of dry rice cooked. So I'm gonna get about 250 grams of that rice as my serving size now. Usually I was eating around 150, maybe high day 200, but now because I have to increase the carbs, I'm going to be eating 250 grams of that rice along with 8 ounces of this cooked bison. So stay tuned. I'll show you once it's all plated and the macros to follow as well. Just weighed out the rice, 250 grams on the dot. The bison just finished cooking up. Now I'm going to weigh out 8 ounces of the bison. So hold up while I do that. There we go. Show you guys the final product. Tear that. Ounces. Alright. Remember, 8 ounces of bison still. The only thing that increased is the carbs in the meal, guys. Protein is staying the same. So we have 8 ounces of ground bison, 250 grams of white rice in here, and that is the post-workout meal. Macros to follow.
Alright, macros and calories for the post-workout meal. 722 calories total. Remember, that's 8 ounces of ground bison, 250 grams of white rice. 722 calories. 75 grams of carbs, 22 grams of fat, 52 grams of protein in the post-workout meal.
Alright, we're at meal 4 for the day. This is the following meal after my post-workout meal. I have 9 ounces of wild-caught cod, 8 ounces of organic white potatoes, and about 100 grams of broccoli right there. This is meal number 4 for me. This is my last meal of the day. I'll have 1 more snack after this to round out the 3,300 calories for the day. So macros to follow. Again, 9 ounces wild-caught cod, 8 ounces organic white potatoes, and about 100 grams of broccoli. Meal number 4, let's go.
Here we go, dinner. Total calories here, 505. We have 52 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fat, and 69 grams of protein. 9 ounces of wild-caught cod, 8 ounces of organic white potatoes.
Alright, we're back. Final meal of the day. Just finished off what was really my dinner. The cod with the potatoes. That's pretty much my last actual meal of the day. Now, every night I have a snack. You know, before, my famous protein pancakes was on that for months. Time to switch it up a little bit. I told you how to really increase the carbs down on my diet. So, final meal of the day. Look, originally I had planned I was going to have 2 servings of cream of rice. 1 serving is 45 grams, so I was going to have 90 grams of cream of rice with 1 serving and a half, which is about 35 grams of honey. That was going to be my final meal, along with 3/4 of this huge chocolate bar. Alright, so, but I didn't have a full box left of the cream of rice. I only had a few grams left, so I had about 30 grams left of this cream of rice. So what I did was, I took 30 grams of cream of rice, 30 grams of this hot cream of buckwheat, which is almost similar consistency to the cream of rice, and then 30 grams of gluten-free oats. Everything here is gluten-free, so instead of having 90 grams of the cream of rice, I had 30, 30, 30, still equal 90 grams, and you're going to see what that looks like right now. So all the calories are basically the same. 45 gram serving, 40 gram serving, and this is a 50 gram serving. 50 gram serving has the most calories, 190. 140 has 140 calories, and this is the same, 160 calories. So all around the same thing. So figure, I'm just going to track one thing. I'm not going to put it all 30, 30, 30. I'm just going to track it all as one thing. I'm just going to track it as the cream of rice like I had planned, because that's what I'm going to be eating on a daily basis when I get a new box. So it's going to stay tracked as cream of rice. That's how you're going to see the macros for this meal. But let me show you what it looks like before I heat it up. So I got the 90 grams of the mixed grains, which I got the gluten-free oats, the buckwheat, cream of buckwheat, and the cream of rice. And I have 10 ounces of water. Now I'm just going to heat this up and get ready to eat. Alright, here it is, heated up. So we got 90 grams mixed cream of rice, cream of buckwheat, and gluten-free oats. And we got 33 grams I put in of this honey, all mixed in there. And that's a wrap. I'm going to eat my heel bar right after.
Alright, so for the snack, we have a total of 621 calories to round out the day. That's going to have 111 grams of carbs, 15 grams of fat, and 6 grams of protein for the final meal. Remember, this was 90 grams of gluten-free cream of rice. That's what I tracked it as, along with the serving size of honey. Alright, here's the total macros for the day. Protein, we're at 225 grams, carbs, 370 grams, and fat, 103 grams. Alright, now you're going to see my macros broken down into percentages. So I have target percentages for the macros that I want to hit. So my goal for carbs is supposed to be 45% of my total calories, and I hit that on the dot today. My goal is to hit 30% of my calories from fat, and I came to 28% today. And my goal is to get 25% of my calories from protein, and I got 27% today. So even though you're going to see 27 to 25 and 28 to 30, when the numbers are that slightly off, it makes no difference. If the calories are on point, the macros are going to make no difference when the numbers are that minute. Yo, I hope you enjoyed the bulking plan. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Peace out. Barn Naturals.